Day fucking 3, yo. Congrats. Oh my goodness. Okay, so day 3. So the tone of voice and the way I'm going to communicate this is mostly for people who getting to day 3 is like the furthest they've ever been, or people who are still very unsure about their ability to make it this entire 7-day weed-free experience. All right, so the first thing is I want to acknowledge you for everything and anything that you've had to do in the past 72 hours or 48 hours to be weed free. And my assumption is you've probably dealt with some type of withdrawal symptom, headaches, jitters, fatigue, lack of appetite, insomnia, and you've also dealt with just pure cravings probably. And I imagine there may have been many moments in the last 2 days where you really wanted to smoke some weed, right? And so that kind of leads me into the one of the main messages I have for today is from here until the 7 days, there will be times where smoking weed would have been a great idea, right? Maybe you did a workout that day and it's the first time you've worked out in years, and maybe you did something else to really improve your life today, and smoking a joint or taking a hit out the bong would be a nice way to celebrate that effort. And you're right, it would be a nice way to celebrate that effort. However, you've currently committed to a 7-day weed-free experience, and so part of this journey is twofold. You get to discover in what circumstances you would really truly benefit from using marijuana, as opposed to just like knee jerk, do it whenever, why ever, I'm awake, so I'm just going to be high, right? So in your case, celebration might be one way that smoking weed would actually feel good for you and in alignment. Another thing might be like, I don't know, right? There are going to be times where smoking weed will feel like a great idea during the 7-day experience. And it's good to remember those times that it would be a good idea, so that once you're done with this experience, you can start to utilize THC in a more beneficial way for you, right? And then second of all, the truth is that you've committed to something. And that commitment says, for these 7 days, I am weed free. And what that also means is, in these 7 days, even when I want to, I'm not going to. That's what this means. And so there are going to be times when you're going to feel this urge to do it, and you're going to wish you could do it. But part of the terms of agreement of this process is that you will not do it even if you want to, even if there's no real harm in it. Now, let me stop you for a second there. The harm, quote unquote, the harm in smoking weed during the 7-day experience is this: you will fail yet again to follow through on a commitment. And you will have to go through this process sometime in the future. So either you find a way to make it this time, or you're going to have to try again. Now, there's nothing wrong with trying again. I'm just telling you that there are going to be times when you're going to want to smoke, and you're going to want to justify why this is okay. And what I'm telling you is, because you committed to this, you must follow through. That's what this is all about. Because my assumption is that you're someone who has not followed through. And the reason is because you've let the same justifications that are coming up right now be more important than the commitment to follow through. So what you're doing right now is you're trading trust, discipline, control, and commitment. You're getting that in return by trading short-term pleasure, giving into justification, being weak in the face of craving. Okay? The only way you're ever going to become someone strong in the face of craving is if you demonstrate strength in the face of cravings. And the only way you're ever going to get strong is by trying and saying no. It's hard at first. But you got to say no sometime. And so what I want you to know is these last 2 days you've been saying no, continue. Saying yes at any point in these 7 days is not going to be beneficial to you. It's an illusion. All right? It's an illusion. It's an illusion that smoking weed is a good idea in this 7-day experience. It's an illusion, okay? That's not real. That's a hypnotized state. You're under a spell. That voice of craving has you under its spell, okay? It's just 7 days. You're almost halfway there, all right? Keep it up. Continue to fill your day with things that matter. Focus on improving yourself. Focus on caring about your mental health, right? Your emotional states, your physical health. And I'll see you at the end of 7 days, all right? Until tomorrow, peace.